Alright, welcome to part 11 of Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Still seems a little too loud. Whatever. I can just keep adjusting it on the fly. Need more nom-noms. There we go. I believe we're going to start Barry's side quests today. Alrighty. Barry says, Itsuki, thanks for coming. Something about Tsubasa. Itsuki says, tell me more. Tell me more. Like, did he have a car? Tell me more. Tell me more. Do you want to have gay sex in the butthole? Barry says, I need the limited edition Mamorin charm. If I don't get this one, I won't have them all. I can't concentrate on your lesson like this. You gotta let me go, please. Tsubasa says, like I keep telling you, that would be a big problem. Itsuki, Barry is being unreasonable. Itsuki says, what in the world's going on here, and what's a Mamorin charm? Barry says, a Mamorin charm is a charm of Mamorin. Do you not get that? But the limited edition's already sold out. Retail stores are barren wastelands too. This Goodman's a sadman. Aww. Barry says, however, according to a fellow fan, it is known that there are still stocks of it left at the Hiho Mart in Shibuya. Barry says, I just can't stand around here. I need to go to Shibuya. Tsubasa says, he's been like this the whole lesson. He can't concentrate unless I let him go to buy this charm. Itsuki says, I see. Barry says, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Please let me go. I'll just say I'll go for you. Tsubasa says, Itsuki. Itsuki says, I'll do it if you'll give Tsubasa her proper lesson. Barry says, excellent. Exactly as planned. Itsuki says, planned? Barry says, nothing. Really? You'll seriously do that for me? I thought you were a kid with no hope of getting ahead, but you're surprisingly considerate. Okay, the negotiation is complete. Itsuki says, negotiation? Barry says, come on, Itsuki, hurry up and get going. That charm is gonna sell out if you keep wasting your time here. Tsubasa says, I'm sorry that you have to do this because of me, Itsuki. Itsuki says, don't worry about it. This is all Barry's fault anyway. What a piece. Needs to get stabbed. Oh boy. Barry says, get thee... God damn it. Get thee to a Hiho Mart. There your path shall be opened upon you. Whatever the hell that means. Goodness. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull up the side quest notes really quick here. Anyway, the sales clerk says, welcome, can I help you? I say, I want to buy a Mamorin charm. Itsuki says, do you have any left? The sales clerk says, we sold out. Itsuki says, is there another way I could get it? The clerk says, it may be difficult, it's limited edition. Itsuki says, that's a bummer. The sales clerk says, since you're a regular, I could let you in on some info. I can tell you about the person who bought the last one, but the rest is up to you, and keep this between us. Itsuki says, okay. The sales clerk says, alright, it'll be easier to explain this over topic. I can send the details there. Give me your phone number, basically. Which he does. The lady says, please continue your patronage with the He-Ho Mart. Oh boy. Pointless merch. Anyways, the sales clerk texts us and says the person who bought it was a woman with a great body in business attire and glasses. She came in nonchalantly to buy alcohol during a work week. I wonder what her job is. That sums up everything I can tell you. Itsuki says, thank you. The sales clerk says, good luck. Well, that sounds like our boss. Maiko. So we're gonna go find her. She's almost always here, so let's just go here. Darn it. I haven't played this in like 2 days and I don't remember the controls anymore. That's really sad. Very sad. Alright. Maiko says, is there something on your mind? Itsuki says, do you have a limited edition Mamoran charm? Maiko says, yes, what about it? Itsuki says, can I have it? Maiko says, it's not for me, I bought it for Mamori. She asked me to. Itsuki says she did. Maiko says, yeah, I don't have the charm anymore, I gave it to her. Itsuki says, I see, do you know where she is? Maiko says, no idea. It'll probably be hard for her to part with it. She was really happy about it after all. Itsuki says, well, I'll try asking. My face looks naked because I shaved. It's so weird. Barry says, did you get the charm? Come back to base and report in. Alright, so... Barry says, come on, millennial boy, I'm tired of waiting. Hurry up and get inside. Tsubasa says, Itsuki. I'm sorry that you're doing this for my sake. Barry says, the goods, man, where are they? They're inside your butthole. Just like that one opera singer from The Fifth Element. The stone's inside me. Barry says, how can this be? Mamori got the last one. I can't ask her for it, though. Mamori says, Uncle, Itsuki, Tsubasa. Tsubasa says, hi. Barry says, hi, Mamori. Mamori says, just my luck. I was looking for you, Itsuki. Itsuki says, huh? Mamori says, here you go, I wanted to give you this. Itsuki says, that's... Mamori says, it's to thank you for all the things you've done for me. I'm just gonna say thanks. Itsuki says, thanks, Mamori, I'll take good care of it. Mamori says, I say to Barry, do you want it? Barry says, there's no way I can take it. Barry says, oh? Mamori says, here, I have one for you too. Mamori says, thanks for everything, Uncle. Mamori continues, sorry to interrupt, I'll be going now. What a vain little bastard. She's like, here's an effigy of me. Barry says, Mamori, through tears. Tsubasa says, can we continue? Barry says, Mamori, I knew it. She's an angel that God capriciously created for this shabby, undeserving 3D world. Oh, man. Barry says, Mamori. Itsuki says, Barry's happy, so I guess it all worked out. Tsubasa says, but my lesson. Barry is just rambling incoherently. It's giving me a headache. A head-hockey. Oh. Shaking nugs. Barry learned some crap. Now we get extra money. I don't think there's any other side quests. Oh, god damn it. But there are, actually. Barry says, "Come to the studio. I have something to discuss with you." Via text. Hey, Itsuki. You better help out with the girls' training from hell. Just whatever. Oh dear God. Barry says, "Today I'm gonna put you through hell." Tsubasa goes, "Eep." Ellie says, "What brought this on all of a sudden, and more importantly, why me and Tsubasa?" Maiko says, "About that. You two are gonna form an idol duo." They simultaneously say, "Huh?" Maiko says, "After all, we have two cute and spunky high school girls. Wouldn't it be a waste to let them play hooky all day?" Ellie says, "We're not playing around." Maiko says, "Silliness aside, I thought you two would make a really great team." Really? Tsubasa says, "I'll do it. Let's make it happen." Maiko says, "That's what I like to hear. How about you, Ellie?" Ellie says, "I'll do it. I don't want to lose to Tsubasa." Maiko says, "Then it's settled. I have high hopes for you two. Well then, Barry, they're all yours." Barry says, "Acknowledged." Then he says, "Ellie, Tsubasa, welcome to boot camp." They say, "Boot camp?" Barry says, "Cut the chit-chat, you phony-ass Hollywood wannabe." Someone finally said it. Oh my god. Barry says, "Shut up and get ready for some Marine Corps-style training from hell. Hurry up and get warm." Tsubasa says, "How?" Barry says, "First, you must be able to synchronize with your partner. It's important to know you can trust your back to her." Let me see. A light trip to the Idolosphere will do nicely. Itsuki says, "What about me?" Barry says, "You're going too. Why do you think I called you here?" Barry says, "You're dismissed. I'll send the specifics of your training over the topic." Scary Barry. Scary Barry. Oh dear God. Barry says, "Go to Daito TV station," or something. He wants us to do 10 sessions. I hope that's 10 in aggregate, not 10 separate ones. But either way, whatever. It won't be that bad. Or will it? Why is Kidia just standing in the middle of this place? Oh boy. Tsubasa says this is the place. Ellie says we have to do 10 sessions. Let's hurry it up. Tsubasa says we'll do our best. Itsuki says yeah. Ellie says try not to slow me down. We then punch Ellie in the titty for being a disrespectful hoe bag. Barry says I'll be counting on you, don't slack off. Itsuki says, "Are you watching us from somewhere to count us?" Barry says, "When one has a good grasp on new recruit skills, one can follow them mentally. Now enough questions and hurry up with the training." Alrighty. Let us start killing shit. I sense evil. Come to me, my child. Oh, kill me in the face. Oh, look, there's Ellie. Cover your titties up, skank. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeezy. Jeezy Pete's. Cheesy McPetersons. Alright, cool. Let's just start our little session. Oh, shit. He's gonna do back chorus, which is a stronger version. Oh, yeah. Looks like a long one. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I would bust open that ass, and you'd say, holy shit, use lube. Anyways, Barry says, should be time, you did one session. Oh, god damn it, 9 to go. Okay, god damn it. God fucking damn it. Oh, shitty titty tit fuck. Well, rape my ass and call me Samantha or something. Where are we at here? Yep, there we go. There it goes. There she goes. There was not nearly enough of this left. So have some penis and penis today. Penis. Oh yeah. Fuck my butt and call me Betty. Stab me good with a machete. Yay, nobody cares. Barry says, 2 down, 8 to go. Where's my little friend? There's no one here. There you are, friendo. Penis. Penises are gay. Are you watching me, my little husband? It's official. The quarantine has destroyed the internet. It's probably the game. Because nothing's going wrong on my stuff. We received a new topic. We can learn new whatever the fuck. Alright. 7 more pieces of shit to murder. God damn it. Last time I tried to fight those, I got my ass kicked. So I'm gonna skip that. Thanks, game. Thanks for making an easy task take longer for no reason. So fucking rude. Oh. Alright. Alright, motherfucker. Alright, motherfucker. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah! Oh no. Oh my god. I have received another annoying text message. It says... I don't know, who cares? Oh, it says you did 4. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what just happened there. I was like, apparently spirit me from a different universe. Oh, okay.
So apparently the sound is going through the TV.
What?
What the fuck? Why are there no enemies? Jesus Cristo. Clearly, I am a sane individual. Those fucking attacks are hilarious. Itsuki says we're halfway done now. Barry says, I can tell you're halfway done. Tsubasa says, wow. Barry says, I can tell from your skills and conditions. This is what a professional trainer is like. Hurry up and finish one more. The time wasted by you reading this isn't free, you know? Ellie says, roger that. Oh my god. Please. Satan. Been waiting for death all these years. I'm ready. I'm ready right now. Been ready my whole life. It's like that Lana Del Rey song. It's called Born to Die. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh my god. What is going on? Barry says 4 left. But with more words than necessary. Nom 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 nom. Damn. I am dying. Please help me. Oh god, I hate Barry. So annoying. 3 left. No. I love that it's like, yeah, there's an enemy near you, but there's nobody anywhere. I guess someone with a tiny wiener is revving their motorcycle outside. Remember, kids, if you drive a truck or a motorcycle and you're not wearing a helmet, or you're just driving a truck in general, you have a tiny wiener. Nobody likes you. Please die. This has been brought to you by truefacts.truth.org. Penis eels. Barry says 2 left. Where are you? You are nowhere. Doom. Doom is coming. Doom. Doom. Oh, look, it's my doggo. Eva, look at the camera. She hates cameras. I don't know why. She's like, I know what you're doing, Daddy. I know what you've been doing your entire life. Mom! What do you think you're doing? What are you talking about?
You've been drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, all 0 of them. No, 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 no. Doom. Uno más. Darn it. Let's see if this does anything other than it gets me killed. Well, we don't want a nullification. That's no buenos. Well, that's not good. Oh, of course you did. Yay! That was pretty lucky. Well, let's at least knock one of these guys out. Rude. Well, this should hopefully be the last one of these. Combo-rific. Alrighty. Barry says, "You did it." Ellie says, "You asked Tiki? That's cheating. What a waste." Barry says, "Shut up, wannabe. You're an actor, yet you don't know the importance of direction." Barry continues, "That aside, how'd it go? Can you read each other's timing a little bit better?" Tsubasa says, "Yes." Barry says, "Very good, men." Then he says, "True skills can only be gained by struggling through actual battles." He says, "Alright, let's finish up. Come back to the studio." Oh. Ugh. Well, good to know I have weapons strong enough to kill savage enemies now. Yay! Barry says, "You're late. A member of the Marine Corps must always be on time. Stop standing around. Get inside." Get inside my hole. People are gross. Barry says, "Alright, Eleonora, Tsubasa, put your moves together. Show me the results of your training." Ellie says, "Let's do this, Tsubasa." Tsubasa says, "Yeah." Oh my. That's frightening. If that was two dudes naked, it'd be way better. But it isn't. They appear happy. I am confused. We successfully completed the training. Yay, we unlocked a new music video. Barry says, you worked hard for this. Congratulations. Tsubasa and Ellie both say thanks. Ellie says, I usually think of you being pretty meh, but you can be alright sometimes. Barry laughs and says, I need no praise from disappointing 3D girls with a 2D chest. Oh my. I'd rather you show your sincerity by getting me a second season box set of Dia Witch Iroha, signed of course. Ellie says, on second thought, I take it back. Tsubasa just laughs. Barry says, nothing beats Dia Witch, not even idols, 2D for life. Yay. Ugh, is this some kind of like sad heterosexual man mechanism by which they're so nerdy that they know they can't get a real woman, so they decide that they like are gonna pledge allegiance to like fake bitches that are drawn? I don't know. That whole stream of convoluted nonsense gave me a headache. But Ellie and Tsubasa learned a duo move. How sweet. How sweet it is. Alright. We're gonna run back to... Oh, look at this Kiba. Such a floofy woof. Just check the office and make sure all the side stories are done for now. Tsubasa is done. Toma is done. Kidia is done. Ellie is done. Mori we can't do yet. Yashido we can't do yet. Maiko we can't do yet. Barry we cannot do yet. Chiki we cannot do yet. So I think there's only 4 side stories left, which are those 4 people. I think they each have 1 left, so that's good. That means I can get through the rest of the main part of the game a lot quicker and easier. Alright, so we're going to progress the plot now. Itsuki says, is something the matter? You called me here so suddenly. Yashido says, in regards to your acting with Oribe in the idolosphere, if you practice more, you can do far better. I'll be training you until you can manage a decent performance. Try acting it out right now. Itsuki says, hold on a sec, I don't have the script with me and I barely remember the lines. Yashido says, then I'll simply recite the scene that should serve to remind you. Itsuki says, huh? Yashido says, even if I turn against the world, I would choose you over the 7 billion people on this planet. Itsuki says, wow, you really do remember all of it. Yashido says, of course. Regardless of my role, every production I contribute to becomes a part of who I am. At any rate, try acting out the scene. I'll fill in for Oribe's part. Itsuki says, got it. Yashido says, this is it. We're gonna lose each other, aren't we? Itsuki says, looks like our paths have drifted too far apart. Yashido says, stop. Itsuki says, why? Yashido says, just saying the line is not enough. Don't read the script. Say the words as though they were your own. Yashido continues, your performance in the idolosphere was far better than this. Care to explain? Itsuki says, well, we were in a tense situation, and I was caught up in the moment. Yashido says, it shouldn't be any different now. A true actor performs each and every scene as if their life depends on it. Now let's continue. We will start once more from that line. Itsuki says, got it. Looks like our paths have drifted too far apart, says Itsuki. Yashido says, a clear improvement, but you're not quite there yet. One more time. Looks like our paths have drifted too far apart, says Itsuki again. Yashido says, still not there. You can do better than this. We're not leaving until I'm satisfied. Well, that sounds filthy. Itsuki says, fine by me, and lubes up his fat penis. Just kidding. Oh, 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 oh. What are you making me?
Nothing.
Where's our food?
It's just veggies that I cooked earlier.
Veggies.
We need food, Cat.
Not popcorn?
No, it's just veggies. Onion, spinach. Yep. There we go. And then get up the other ones.
Itsuki says, Miss Maiko, I forgot to mention it, but after we defeated that Mirage at Daiba Studio, we picked up this thing. Maiko says, is that what I think it is? What Itsuki has here is a piece of something called Dragonstone. Maiko says, Tiki might be able to regain her memories with this. Yashido says, for real? Itsuki says, let's try it out. And then a gigantic meteor crashed into everyone and they all died. The end. Just kidding. It's a load screen. Oh ho ho ho. Itsuki says, Tiki. Tiki says, big brother, what's the matter? Itsuki says, Tiki, take a look at this. Tiki says, a rock? I feel like I've seen it before. She touches it and then screams. She says, what is this? Itsuki says, what's wrong? Tiki collapses to the ground, apparently useless now. What are those shoes? Why would there only be like half of a shoe, but like, I don't know. Itsuki says, open your eyes. Tsubasa says, Tiki. Tiki says, is parfait really that nasty? Tasty, I mean. Mamori says, did she just fall asleep? Kiria says, looks like it. Tsubasa says, thank goodness, I was really scared there for a minute. You know, because they're all doctors of spiritology or whatever, so they know that she's fine magically somehow, even though they don't know anything about fuck. Liars. All they do is lie. Tsubasa says, Tiki hasn't woke up yet. Itsuki says, yeah. Toma says, do you think the Dragonstone could have hurt her? Maiko says, there's nothing to worry about. She'll be fine. There's no way it could cause her harm. Wow, farm. I'm like combining the last word of the second sentence with the last word of the third sentence. That's terrible. Maiko says, it returned some of her memories. She's just a little overloaded with information right now. Tsubasa says, her memories? Maiko says, it's very likely that the shards of the Dragonstone are the keys to Tiki's lost memory and her powers. Toma says, really? Maiko says, I believe Tiki's Dragonstone shattered after the mass disappearance 5 years ago. I found a shard myself not long after. I met Tiki pretty soon after that, but she already lost all her memories and powers. When she came in contact with the shard I had then, some of them were restored. Yashido says the stone and the girl are clearly connected, but what of the Udaloid software? It hardly seems irrelevant. Maiko says, sharp as ever, Yashido. You could say the Udaloid Tiki is an anchor that allows her to remain in this world. The strength she regained from that one piece of Dragonstone I had wasn't enough to maintain her form. To keep existing in this world, Tiki needs an immense amount of Performa. That's why I made the Udaloid Tiki. Now she's supported by Performa, born from the passion of the public. Yashido says, and thus her power is sustained. I see. Maiko says, Tharja had to help us out, and there was a bit of trial and error at first, but that's about it. Does that make sense? Yashido says, yes, I understand now. Kiria says, After our last operation, we came across a second Dragonstone shard for Tiki. She should be able to regain her memories if we can gather the remaining pieces. Yashiro says, that does beg the question, however, of why that Mirage had a shard at all. Aya says, everyone, the show's about to start. Toma says, already? We better get comfortable. And then he makes out with me. And now we're pregnant. Tsubasa says, I'm so nervous. Tsubasa, get your weird titties out of my camera, you fucking woman. Next time, be a man with a penis. Surumi says this year our company will be welcoming its 50th anniversary. He's not important to the story, he's just like some guy on TV. He says the spread of the internet has vastly increased the ways in which people can acquire entertainment and information. The internet is for porn. Why do you think the web was born? Porn, porn, porn. Yeah, anyways. As lifestyles begin to shift, we in the television industry must change to better suit the needs of our audience. This is why I've come to one conclusion. The networks must not merely compete, but learn to cooperate. Otherwise, they'll lose to Netflix. Just kidding. Anyways, Sumidi says, as the first step in this new direction, we have united the forces of each network to bring you a grand experience called Orgy of all the important stuff that was on all the networks in order to, like, entertain everybody at the same time and stuff. They call it Enter Kingdom, whatever the fuck that is. It will span Tokyo itself. Events will run at Shibuya 106, Daito TV Station, and Daiba Studio throughout. At Shibuya 106, we will hold a live concert produced by Yatsufusa Hatanaka called Music Fest. Wow. It's kind of like Persona 3 Fest. It's like right over there. Anyways, whatever. He continues, at Daitao TV Station, we will hold a stage performance directed by Kuin Tarachino called Musical Fest. At Daiba Studio, we will hold a fashion show produced by Nobu Horinozawa called Muse Fest. My god. And on the final day, comedians will gather to the Comedy Coliseum at the Cosmic Egg with Teru Gojin hosting. Well, we already know he's a bad guy. Suwari says we will also hold many limited time events throughout the entire expo in many different areas. I wish for everyone to enjoy all the different kinds of entertainment on offer, from music to comedy. And finally, we will be featuring the up-and-coming idol Tsubasa Oribe as our spokesmodel for the event. Miss Oribe is scheduled to participate in many of the events, starting with Muse Fest. Goodness. That's so confusing. Don't have Muse and Music Fez, like, that's too similar. But it's probably translation/language interpretation issues. Anywho, Tsubasa on TV says, thank you for selecting me for such an important role. I hope I don't let anyone down. Tsubasa in real life, watching herself on TV, says, I would like to give it my all to make this huge event a success. Tsubasa says, anyway, I hope you all have fun. Surumi says, thank you. Now then, everyone, I hope you look forward to Idol Orgy. Maiko says, with this, your flame's going to skyrocket. Fame, rather. You've got a lot of events to handle besides Muse Fest, so I hope you'll be super busy. I hope you're ready. Tsubasa says, I'll do my best to make Orgy Fest a big success, or Idol Orgy, I don't know, who cares. Maiko says, Kidia and Momori, you two are participating in Music Fest. Kidia says, right. Momori says, I'll give it my all and sing with all my heart. This definitely doesn't seem like they're trying to forcefully split up all these, they're not Persona users, but let's just call them Persona users on purpose. It's like divide and conquer type strategy by the Naughty Boys. Momori says, I'll give it my all. Maiko says, Yashiro and Ellie, you two are participating in Musical Fest. Wow. Why on earth? Musical, muse, and music? Jesus. Ellie says, this will be nothing compared to the silver screen. You better be ready, Yashiro. Yashiro says, I always act to the utmost of my ability, that's all there is to it. Maiko says, Toma, you're gonna be in the Hero Fest. That's taking place in the middle. Start psyching yourself up. I'll be there waiting for him in the middle. Toma says, yes ma'am. Maiko says, fantastic. Come on everyone, let's go out on the town. Drinks are on me. Itsuki says, Maiko, I think that's more for you than for us. Because all of them are underage. What a rude bitch. Anyway. A few days have passed. The entire city has been transformed into a ginormous festival. For some reason, Kitty's plushie is a gigantic balloon in the middle of everything. We have received a text. Maiko says, what's groovin'? What are the haps? I just said, just chillin', dog. Maiko says, okay. The festival has started. Tsubasa's the talk of the city now that she's the spokesmodel for this big event. Itsuki says, that's true. Maiko says, you know, the reason Tsubasa could take advantage of all her opportunities was because you were there. Itsuki says, what are you talking about? It's thanks to you getting work for her and Tsubasa's own efforts, not mine. Maiko says, well, yeah, Tsubasa definitely gave it her all, but I feel like we were able to get all these good results because you were there helping her. Maiko continues, and ever since you joined our company, Kiria and Toma have been getting more work as well. They're even trying out new things. I just wanted to say, keep it up. Maiko says, and that goes for me as well. Itsuki says, I'm not really sure what you mean, but I do plan on continuing what I have been doing. Maiko says, oh, one more thing. They're holding events in places other than Shibuya. You should try checking everything out. That sounds like a headache-inducing mission. I don't know. I guess I gotta run around and maybe talk to people. But because I'm lazy, I'm gonna try and Google what the hell I'm supposed to do. Anyways. I have received a text from Barry. Barry says, Itsuki, have you checked out Cabria? Looks like they got new stuff on sale. Buy a present for Momori. As a lord, you have a duty to make sure she's dressed nice. That makes no sense to me. But it is a place we have not gone yet, so let's go check out the jewelry store. Yeah, and this is the start of chapter 5. This person says, welcome to the jewelry store. What would you like? 10 million cocaines, please. That's all I need. She has all kinds of crap. I don't feel like messing around with this stuff. Oh boy. Wow. This person says things that don't matter. Wow, these links are broken. I hate IGN. They are useless. What on earth? Yeah. We saw that crap. Alright, so I guess I gotta go to 106. Maiko says, Itsuki, why don't you take some time to look around? Things like this don't happen all the time. Not so much for Yashido and Kiria, but I'm sure the others must be nervous. Try to give them your support. Oh boy. I think, is the 106 this way? There's so many, like, weird spots, it's tricky to, like, see the map when all these people are in the street. There we go, there's Mamori. Mamori says, hello, Itsuki. Itsuki says, hey. Mamori says, I know my turn isn't for a while, but I'm so nervous. Itsuki says, you'll be fine. We all know how good you are and how hard you've been working. Even the people running the event know how talented you are. That's why you're going to be on the stage. Mamori says, thanks. Itsuki says, I'll be sure to come and watch you when your song comes up. Mamori says, I'll do my best and give my greatest performance yet. Oh, okay, and there's Kiria. Itsuki says, hey. Kiria says, hello. Itsuki says, are you waiting for your turn? Kiria says, yeah, the Music Fest isn't just a solo concert. I have a lot of free time between appearances. What brings you here, Itsuki? I just say, saying hi to everyone. This way I can check out all the events as well. Kiria says, good, I'm sure everyone will be more motivated if you drop by to cheer them on. Itsuki says, you think so? Kiria says, yeah. Oh, and Itsuki, make sure you keep an eye out for mirages. With an event this big, there's a high chance that the enemy mirages might go after all the performa. Itsuki says that's true. Kiria says, let's keep a lookout for any violent mirages so Enter Kingdom goes off without a hitch. Itsuki says, understood. Alrighty, so I guess we're going to the Toba rooftop. There we go. Tubo. I don't know. Something like that. Toma says, what's up? Itsuki says, I'm here for moral support. You'll be in Hero Fez during the middle of the event, correct? Toma says, aw man, you shouldn't have. It's nice to know someone's got my back. Literally. Then he says, I'm gonna make sure that Hero Fest is a blast for both the kids and adults. That's scary. He says it's gonna be the best show yet. Itsuki says, sounds good. Toma says, when I'm not performing, I've got nothing to do. Hit me up if anything weird happens. Itsuki says, got it. I'll be counting on your help if anything comes up. Alright, what next? Ellie says, well, if it isn't Itsuki, let me guess, just strolling around with nothing to do as usual. I just say, same for you. Weren't you supposed to be participating in Musical Fez? Ellie says, hey, I'm super busy. My show doesn't start till later, so I'm practicing over here. Itsuki says, your show? Ellie says, each performance during Musical Fez has a slightly different cast. And the script changes a little bit every time, so no two performances will be the same. So if you've seen it before, you still won't get bored, and it symbolizes how you only get one chance in life. Itsuki says, Ellie says, you better come watch when it's my turn on stage. See you later. Yeah. Okay. Itsuki says, Yashido, what are you doing? Yashido says, oh, just doing some brief mental rehearsal, nothing too pressing. Some time remains before the next performance. It's best I get in as much practice beforehand as possible. Itsuki says, that's some dedication. Yashido says, if I'm to present the best performance possible, then I can hardly afford to miss an opportunity to improve. I just say, I'll be cheering for you. Yashido says, you can say that as if it's none of your concern. I can tell, however, the fire of dramatics burns within you. Yashido continues, it's not often I meet someone I can call my equal. Itsuki says, I think you might be exaggerating. Yashido says, perhaps. Alrighty. Guess we are going to Diva Studio now. Tsubasa says, Itsuki, did you come to watch the Muse Fez? I just say, yeah. Tsubasa says, thanks. Having you here makes me 300% more motivated. Itsuki says, glad to hear it. Are you on break right now? Tsubasa says, yeah, they're announcing a bunch of new designs for all the different brands right now. Since it's such a big event, I ended up with more downtime than I thought I'd get. I'm still worried about Tiki though. There's not much I can do for her here, so I just have to do my job. Itsuki says, yeah, you really are something, Tsubasa. Tsubasa says, I don't know if I'd go that far. Itsuki says, well, I shouldn't keep you for too long. I'll be heading out then. And we learned the duo performance Falling Star. Itsuki says, I wonder if Tiki's awake. I should check on her at the Bloom Palace. Tiki says, I don't want to get up yet. Just 5 more years. Itsuki says, not awake, huh? Tiki says, big brother? Itsuki says, Tiki? Itsuki says, you were asleep for a long time. Are you okay? Tiki says, yeah. Big brother, I remember it. I remember now. Itsuki says, remember? Are your memories back? Tiki says, yep. I don't remember everything, but now that I have a piece of the Dragonstone, a lot is coming back to me. Do you know that incident 5 years ago where lots of people disappeared? Itsuki says, the one that Aya was involved in, right? And Kidia too. Tiki says, I remember that now and what exactly happened inside the theater. Itsuki says, you do? Tiki says, it was because someone tried to take everyone away. It's because of an evil man named Garnif. Sounds too much like Ganon to me, but whatever. Tiki says, some people called him the Dark Pontifex. He's a really powerful sorcerer and a bad, awful person. I say, so this Pontifex is the one who's behind all these attacks. Tiki says, yes, both 5 years ago and today, Garnef is trying to use the power of this world for his own magic. Tiki says, I tried to stop him, but I couldn't do it. Yashido interrupts and says, that's when I was saved by Tiki. Itsuki says, Yashido. Tiki says, I remember you too. You were that boy back then. You've really grown up. Yashido says, Tiki, I waited so long. On the opening night for the opera, The Pilgrimage to Heinrich, Garnef possessed the lead, who was my father. He transported everyone in the theatre to the idolosphere. I was in attendance, so I was no different. Tiki says, if only I had gotten there sooner, I might have been able to save more people. Itsuki says, so Tsubasa was safe because you saved her. Tiki says, yeah, but a lot of other people weren't so lucky. Yashido says, that's not your fault, Tiki. Garnef is the one who's responsible. Within the idolosphere, he was conducting some kind of ritual. A strange and terrible ritual. Tiki says, the Opera of Shadows. Itsuki says, you know what it was? Tiki says, Garnef caused the accident 5 years ago so he could perform a magic ritual known as the Opera of Shadows. Not accident, incident rather. Tiki says the Opera of Shadows is a terrifying ceremony. It's said to bring about the destruction of the world. Itsuki says the whole world? Tiki says, It summons a monster with the power to destroy the world, known as the Shadow Dragon. Kaida says, I know that name for some reason. Tiki says, it's an emperor of dragon kind. It's gigantic and strong and really evil. 5 years ago, Garnef performed the Opera of Shadows to summon that dragon. And that wasn't the only time. Long ago, he invaded our homeland and summoned the Shadow Dragon there. Kaida says, our homeland. Tiki says, a war had been raging on for a long time, so everyone changed into forms that let them fight with all their power. That was the world we lived in. We really believed that if we all banded together, we could defeat him. To stop Garnef, so many people came together to join us. Crom says, and what happened in the end? Did you beat that madman? Tiki says, we all joined together. There were so many of us, and we believed in each other. We fought and we fought, but we couldn't. After that, I was sent to the idolosphere, the domain that lies between your world and ours. Kaida says, but that means our world must be... ... Whew. Tiki says, well, I was transported to the idolosphere before I could see what happened, so I don't know. But because I saw Garnef perform the ritual, I realized what was really happening 5 years ago. If he had completed the Opera of Shadows, your world might have been destroyed then and there. Itsuki says, what kept him from finishing the ritual 5 years ago? Yashido says, my father. Garnef seized control of him, but my father fought back against his possession and sacrificed himself. Tiki says, just when I thought Garnef would overpower me, Yashido's father was the one that stopped him. Yashido says, Garnef tried to kill me, and in order to prevent him from doing so, my father chose death. Itsuki says, Yashido. Yashido says, Garnef's behind everything. The celebrity disappearances, the Mirage attacks. He still aims to perform that ritual, the Opera of Shadows. I will find Garnef, and I will avenge my father. That is why I have come this far. He lost my father as a vessel 5 years ago, so he must have been forced into a new host. Itsuki says, who could he be using as a vessel? Tiki says, I don't know. I only remembered a little bit. Yashido says, if we can completely restore Tiki's memories, that could provide some clue as to the vessel's identity. Itsuki says, I think you're right. We should focus on helping return Tiki's memories. Kaida says, Tiki, if I may, there's something I'd like to ask you. Tiki says, what is it? Kaida says, in our world, our true home, are we... And she trails off. We are interrupted by some form of an attack, and Tiki screams. Itsuki says, Tiki, are you okay? Tiki says, yeah, but I sensed something really bad. Itsuki says, something bad? Yashido says, an earthquake in the Bloom Palace? Itsuki says, I'm getting a text. Barry says, holy crap. Itsuki says, what's the matter? Toma says, did you feel that earthquake? Barry says, who gives a damn about an earthquake? Besides, if me and my fellow witches in training jumped up and down, we'd be louder. Ellie says, I don't know if that's something to brag about. Barry, you need to lose some weight. Barry says, shut your face. Barry then continues, this looks really bad. I was attending an event for Dia Witch, and I suddenly saw the cosmic egg getting bigger. Toma says, cosmic egg, that huge baseball stadium in Kuroken? Kidia says, growing bigger, what do you mean? Barry says... Well, the screen flashed, so we're gonna read this anyway. Yashido says, the cosmic egg is swelling up, what's going on? Itsuki says, we should investigate the cosmic egg, I'm sure everyone else is heading there too. Anyways, the point where the text trailed off, he says, I don't know how to explain this. Head over there and take a look yourself. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Ugh. Barry says, hurry, Itsuki. Find the ones who ruined my fun and give them the punishment they deserve. We arrive and Tsubasa says, whoa. Itsuki says, it looks like something's going on. It looks like an actual egg of some kind. Barry says, I was at a Dia Witch event at the Kuroken, and when I saw the cosmic egg, something rotten is in there, no doubt about it. Kidia says, good thing Barry was so close by. Sounds like he caught this early. Barry says, it's my solemn duty to protect all my magical witches in training. I'll let you guys handle the rest. Go get them. Itsuki says, understood, we're going in. Everyone be careful. Kidia says, there's something bad here. I can feel it in the air. Yashido says, it appears as though a staggering amount of performa is flowing into the cosmic egg itself. Toma says, what's this spooky barrier that's blocking our way? Itsuki says, we better ask Tiki. She's awake and it seems she got back some of her memories. Dude, we were just over there. Tiki says, how did it go? This is really important, so I do want to hear it from you directly. Tiki says, I'll be waiting at the Bloom Palace. Itsuki and the others tell Tiki about the state of the cosmic egg. Tiki says, so it's like a big egg now? Toma says, it's pretty nasty. We need to do something about it and fast, but there's a freaky barrier in the way. Itsuki says we can't go any further, so we came back here. Do you have any insight on the situation, Tiki? Tiki says, it could be using a dragonstone shard. Itsuki says, a shard? Tiki says, yes, the dragonstone is originally mine, but I can sort of tell. It feels like a little while ago a lot of performa started flowing from my dragonstone to the cosmic egg. I don't know for sure, but I think they might be using some of that performa to make the barrier. Yashido says that explains why the enemy had the shard in the first place. Ellie says, let's get it back. We foil their stupid plot, and Tiki gets her memories. 2 birds, 1 dragonstone. Tiki says the final dragonstone shard is in another place. It's a little hazy, but if I track the flow of performa... ... Tiki says, this is a TV station. It's where Mamori sang inside the idolosphere. Mamori says that would be Daitao TV station. Tiki says, it feels like performa is flowing from all kinds of places to the Dragonstone in the Daito TV station idolosphere. Itsuki says they're gathering performa there. What do they hope to achieve? Yashido says we only need to stroll in and take a look for ourselves. Itsuki says, Yashido, can we count on your help? Yashido says, you feel obliged to ask? I made my choice to fight at your side. You may feel rest assured. Itsuki says, it's a little embarrassing to hear that coming from someone like you. Yashido says, to underestimate your own abilities is to limit yourself. You help those around you to grow and succeed. If nothing else, you must understand this. You are more than fit to be our leader. Itsuki says, me? A leader? Titty orb time. Itsuki's soul has awakened, and he learns guiding light. Itsuki says this is my performa. Yashido says confirmation that you are a first-class artist. Itsuki says you really think so? Tiki says Yashido's right, big brother. You already had all that power in you. You only just realized it now. That's how you got a new performa. Yashido says it's proof, a testament to the hard work that you've put in to reach this point. You only need accept it. Itsuki says, accept it, huh? Tiki says, big brother, you have the power to be a leader, the power to unite everyone's hearts and minds. Toma says, alright. Time to bust in, vanquish the bad guys, and save the day. Itsuki says, yeah. Tiki says, Garneth is really powerful. Don't do anything reckless. If any of you got hurt, I don't know what I'd do. Itsuki says, we know, Tiki. We won't do anything to make you sad. Itsuki says, okay, everyone. We're gonna take back that Dragonstone shard. Kidia says, everyone, let's confirm what we need to do before we jump in here. To break the barrier within the cosmic egg, we have to find the Dragonstone shards, and Daitao TV is probably our best bet. And Itsuki's skill is ready for Unity, so let's do that. Alright, so we're learning Ray of Light. Itsuki says, me a leader? I never thought of myself like that. Crom says, they do say we make the worst judges of our own character. Itsuki says, I guess it's true. Crom says, Itsuki, with this new power, I'm sure you can cut your own path through whatever may come. Itsuki says, let's go, we got a shard to track down. Maiko says, Itsuki, you need to come and check this out. Yashiro, on TV, says, I, Yashiro Tsurugi, would like to announce a secret live concert. It's invite only, and I wish for an audience of only those with vibrant performa. I shall await you upon a grand stage, one befitting my true magnificence. Ta-ta. Itsuki says, what's going on? Yashiro says, ta-ta. Itsuki says, Yashiro? Yashiro says, it's nothing. Let's go to Daito TV station. Let's see. Alright. Looks like we need to teleport to film set B. Anyways, Tsubasa says the real reason I was saved 5 years ago was because Chiki protected me. Who knows what would have happened if she wasn't there? Oh boy. Navarre says, just up ahead I sense something, a presence similar to Tiki's. Yashiro says, a dragonstone shard might be close by. Navarre says, seems likely. Itsuki says, I should be able to break this wall now. I don't think this goes anywhere new, though. Guess we'll find out. Itsuki says, does this place feel different from the others? Yashido says, this is... and trails off. Itsuki says it's a poster for Yashido's concert. Itsuki says, Yashido. Yashido says, nothing, we're moving on. Oh my. We got a balm of life. This person says, I can hear a friendly song far away. I want to hear more of it. Tsubasa says, what's this? There's a dense flow of energy blocking the room. Yashido says, it's a stream of pure performa. Judging by what Tiki said, the Dragon Stone is somewhere up ahead. Itsuki says, we won't be able to get it past it at this rate. Oh, I just got a message from Tiki. Tiki says, Big Brother, I tried to sense where all that performa could being collected and the Dragon Stone is coming from. Looks like the performa's being gathered from all over Enter Kingdom. It looks like most of it's coming from 106 in Daiba Studio. If you don't stop the flow of performa from these two, I have a feeling something really bad might happen. Itsuki says, got it, I'll try heading over there. Tiki says, it was nothing, thanks Big Brother. Itsuki says, it looks like this performa is coming from 106 in Daiba Studio. Yashido says, let's go there then. Alright, so we're going to Illusory 106 again. So let me find a way out of here. Oh, dang it. Holy moly. Anyways, we can make new Unity weapons if we want to. Oh man. Oh boy. More texty pies. Some year we'll be able to leave this place. Many years from now. Get out of here. Get on up out of here. We are just running a big ass circle.
Oh, seriously? Oh, I forgot to make the
I think I'm a little lost. Maiko says, Garneth, we finally know who we're up against. A dark Pontifex. What kind of Mirage could it be? Meow, 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 meow. It's trying so hard to load. And I'm trying so hard to run back and forth between all the annoying texts and the map. There we go, there's the little teleporty guy. Oops, I'm going the wrong, flapping away. Oh, come on. Anyways. Let's get the flock out of here. Where am I going next? Oh yeah, Illusory 106. Okay. Well, more texties. Kitty says the 106 special stage reminds me of what happened at SIV Live. Nobody's realized it, but the perform is getting drained away. I won't let anything like that happen ever again. Okay. Whoops, I wanted to go get those weapons first. Someday. Oh my. It's a lot of different weapons.
What the hell?
Did she have something else I missed? Yeah, whatever. I think I just was fighting old enemies, so I'm like getting different stuff there. I don't want to like accidentally make the same ones. Okay, so I don't have the Mogi or whatever that other one was. Do I have a Durandal? What else? It's not a big deal. Oh yeah, I wanted to check class change too. Nope, not yet. Alrighty. Well, time to get myself to the 106 again. And then once I get there, I'll read any dialogue that may happen as we enter. Then I'm going to save and be done for the evening. But I want to get this game finished probably by tomorrow or the 31st. Because Persona 5 Royal's coming soon. And I want to get that done before I get Final Fantasy R in my hands. Well, no dialogue, so I'm just gonna save it. And we will see you tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great night.